Hey guys, welcome back to Jardin Autoworks. Today I want to introduce you to my 1983 Dune Buggy. It's my ongoing project, so let's get to it. Here it is. It's my 1983 Dune Buggy, aka the Red Buggy. This buggy is based off of a fugitive frame that has seen a lot of use. My cousin acquired it as a wreck and he rebuilt it, and him and his family enjoyed it for many years on the sand. When his kids had grown and the family was off doing other things, this buggy was offered to me. When I got it, it had a 1600 dual port Volkswagen motor that did not run, and the frame was bent. We removed the top of the cage and the torsion tube and cut a couple of the side bars to straighten it out. The back end of the buggy was extended so that it would cover a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder from a 78 Mustang. When we went back together with it, the passenger cage was raised for taller seats. We put high back bucket seats in. We replaced the torsion tube with an independent rear suspension from a Volkswagen Bug. The transaxle is a 3-rib from a 60s Volkswagen Bus. We used the stock trailing arms from a Volkswagen Bug. When we got the buggy built, we took it to Sandlake. At that time it was running a 2.3 turbo motor out of a 83 Thunderbird. It did really well. However, because we had changed the transaxle to a bus transaxle, the shorter Bug axles were not long enough to run from the bus transaxle to the bus stub axles on the trailing arms. And when the suspension would fully extend, it would pull the axles out of the CVs and ruin the splines in the CVs. So more than once we were drugged back to camp, replacing the CVs multiple times. In the years that followed, I would do upgrades during the off season, like painting the buggy, adding high back bucket seats with 3-point harnesses, adding smoothie tires in the front, paddles in the rear, and changing out the motor because of a lifter issue in the fuel injected turbo motor. I replaced it with a carbureted 2300 and running that combination for several years. As you can see from the video, I'm doing some engine work. I've replaced the carbureted 2300 that had been in the buggy for about 10 years now, and I'm replacing it with a fuel-injected 2300 out of a 93 Ford Ranger pickup. It was a bolt-in process. I've worked the wire harness so that it's weeded down to just operating the engine. Looking for power and ground, I've kept the engine fuse box. I've kept all of the big fuses that run the engine and the computer, as well as the wiring for the relays in the box. I'm hoping to run the light system off of those relays, as well as the fuel pump off of the relay. More to come. Stay tuned for that. I'll show you that project as I get to it. The big trip is coming in July. That's what I'm working for always, is to get my vehicles running so that I don't have any issues or have to work on them when I'm out there on the sand. This buggy is one of those projects. It's ongoing. It's ever changing. As you could probably tell, also I was doing some pipe bending work to modify the frame a little bit. I want to move the radiator from where it sat in the very back of the buggy to just behind the gas tank, so that it gives me clearance when I'm doing wheelies or when I'm doing jumps, so that I'm not landing right on the radiator. I think it's a better position for cooling also. But with this project, it's always trial and error. So we'll put it together for this year. We'll run it this year. We'll do some test and tune runs. I'll shoot some video of that for sure. But there's more to come. So stay tuned. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Jardin Autoworks. Thanks.